Hello everyone. My name is Vikas, and I work in the capacity of a senior manager here at IIM Skills. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend the session, especially on a busy Thursday evening. I will be your host for this particular session, along with my coordinator, Mr. Gaurav Sethi, who is an experienced data analyst having more than 20 years of exposure on multiple tools and technologies. He is currently working with Air India as an assistant vice president, while also being one of the leading faculty members for the data analytics and data science course at IIM Skills. So he will be acting as your mentor. He will be your trainer throughout the course, along with rest of the other trainers. Okay, so you can consult him for any sort of help that you require. Okay, so before we begin, I would like to tell you all how this session will go on. So Gaurav sir will be giving you all the information about this field, the domain, the opportunities, the scope, and the career growth that this field offers you. And post that, we will be having a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak. And you can ask all the questions that you have related to the course, related to the uh, course content or the curriculum, or any sort of career assistance you might require. You can definitely ask questions based around that, because I will be taking over the session and I will be answering all of those things. Okay. Then in the second phase of the session, we will be discussing some more insights about the data analytics and data science course, and we'll discuss the admission procedure, we'll discuss the placement process and everything. Okay. So I request everybody to try to remain until the end of the session and try to keep the session as much interactive as possible. Without further ado, let's begin today's class. Over to you, Gaurav, sir.
Thank you, Vikas. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Gaurav Sethi, and I'm currently working with Air India as Assistant Vice President. So, as far as my experience is concerned, I have around 20 years of experience working on multiple technologies like Excel, R, Python, Tableau, Power BI, Alteryx, and other data analytical tools. Right. So, I will be walking you through to understand today what exactly is data analytics and how you can pursue your career in data analytics or data science. Based on that, the understanding what exactly the data analytics is all about and where all it can be applied, or what all industries that are majorly using these data analytics or data science, right? So before beginning the class, I would like to introduce you to the data science or data analytics field. So now, as we understand the data, that is increasing. So if we see a decade ago, and if we see a difference in the data from a decade, so the data has increased at the faster pace. Now, any company that you talk about, whether you have a big company or a small company, a big company like Google, Microsoft, all these companies are basically working or analysis of the data. Now, why do you think these companies are working on the analysis of the data? Because they need to know the insights of the data. Based on that, they can do the predictions, right? So, if you have, ever shopped on the online platform, you'll always see whatever you buy, there would be a recommendation for you that people also bought this. How that recommendation came into picture? The recommendation came into picture basically uh, based on the data that you have, right? So understanding the data, or analyzing the data, that how many people have bought this. So based on that, the demand for the product can be created. Right. So as we, because data is a new oil today. Why it is called data is a new oil? Because data is being contained at the fast, very huge data is being generated today, whether we talk about the e-commerce industry, or whether we talk about the pharmaceutical industry or healthcare industry or retail industry, everywhere the data is being used. Okay. How that will, how these things are using this data, that will come to that part in a while. Before that, let's understand what would be the agenda for today. The agenda for today would be the introduction of data analytics and data science. What, why, and how of data analytics and data science. right structure to learn the data analytics or data science, and how to get the jobs in data analytics and data science industry. Plus some additional information that we will provide you during the session. Now, let me tell you about something about IM Skills. So IM Skills is one of the leading online education services institute headquarters in New Delhi, India. IM Skills has presence in 45 plus countries including Singapore, Dubai and Malaysia. Now, the major thing why we do the data analytics is based on only three factors, which is what, why, and how, which means what we require, why we require, and how we can reach there. So there are four types of data analytics that we do. Any kind of any industry or any data that we are using, there are four kinds of data analytics that is there. First is the descriptive analysis. Descriptive analysis shows or tells us that okay, what exactly the problem is, because if we are analyzing the data for last 5 years, say for example, we know we are or last 6 months, we can see the data of the sales for the company is dipping, right? This is a problem. Now how this problem actually came into picture? This problem came into picture with the help of analyzing the data that we have for the historical data that is present in the company. So, for example, if we have the data for 6 months and we can see, okay, for 6 months ago the sales were 10,000, then it dipped to 9,500, then it dipped to 9,000, 8,500, 8,000, 7,500, and so on, right? So this is how we conclude that okay, this is a problem. Whenever we found any problem based on the historical data, that is called a descriptive analysis. Now, once you have the problem, what will you do? You will analyze why that problem occurred. That is called a diagnostic analysis. Now, diagnostic analysis basically came into picture, came into existence with a correlation with the doctor. So if you're not well, you go to the doctor. What is the first thing doctor will do? Doctor will diagnose your problem. He will try to understand what is the problem, how did it occur, since when you're facing this problem, is there anything else that you're facing, or is it this is the only thing that you have, or any other symptoms that you have, and based on that he will guide you the what you need to do in order to in order to curate that or to get well. Okay. Now, when you do these kind of things, that is called a predictive analysis. Predictive analysis means that stating that you have a problem, how to deal with the problem or how to correct that problem. Okay, so that is called a predictive analysis, wherein you tell or you predict the future. Say, for example, you say that if you are going to make a sale for 10,000 units in coming 6 months, you will be able to reach your break even. But how exactly this will happen? That will come later. But to give a prediction that or give a target to the company, that is called a predictive analysis. Now, once you have given the prediction that okay, this is what you have to reach, but how to reach there, that is what we call the prospective analysis, where the recommends action based on data insights. Okay. Now, whenever we do a data analytics, what is the first step? What is the first thing that we require? The first thing that we require is the data, because until unless you do not have the data, you will not be able to analyze anything at any cost, right? So now the first thing that you need to know is the first thing that we require is the data collection. Now, data collection can be anything. It can be Excel file, it can be Notepad, it can be a database, it can be anything that you require. So the collection, or the process of the collection of the data in any form is known as the data collection. Second thing that we have is the data cleaning. What is the data cleaning? Data cleaning means that the data that you have collected might not be correct. It might have some junk values, some null values, or any, you know, data which is not correct. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to clean the data first. That is called the data cleaning process. Now, how the data cleaning process works? The data cleaning process basically works on the you know whatever the junk data or the blank data or null data, whatever you have, that should be corrected or removed. That is called a data cleaning process. Then we have the data integration. Now, data integration means that combining the data together to get the result is known as data integration. Now, when we have the data integration, then we analyze the data. We understand, okay, what do we require, or putting up some calculated values like mean, median, mode, or standard deviation, percentile variance, or any statistical computation that we require or that we do is known as the data analysis. Now, understand one thing, that whenever we are working on the data, there should be a story behind it, because if there is no story behind it, there is no point of analyzing the data. Okay. Then we have data interpretation, making sense of analyzing results to draw conclusion, which means that whatever data you have created or whatever analysis you have done, you need to interpret that to the management, what they are looking for and exactly how they require the data that needs to be done or created. Okay. Then we have the data visualization, which means presenting data findings in the usual format like charts, graphs, and all. Okay. Then we have reporting, which is compiling and sharing findings with the stakeholders. So this is the entire process of data analysis. Now, where all, in what all industries the data analytics or data science has been used? Data analytics and data science is used in all the organization where you have to run the business. That is called a business intelligence, which means optimizing operations and financial analysis. So, for example, say you have to, because whenever you're working in the company, there are certain spendings or expenditure that you have to do. But if you do not have the revenue, that expenditure will go lost. Right. So that is why it is very, very important to optimize the operation. And how you optimize the operation, wherein you have less spending and more revenue. And how that will be done? That will be done with the help of the data analysis. Now, next is the healthcare, where patient diagnostic treatment effectiveness is being done. So healthcare, say for example, big hospitals like Fortis and Max Hospital, what they are doing is they are actually analyzing the data based on the behavior of the people, right? So how prone you are to specific disease. That's what they are trying to gauge from the data that they have, and based on that, they will recommend the different kinds of medicine or different kinds of treatment to the people. Then we have marketing, customer segmentation, and campaign effectiveness. Now, understand one thing, that whenever we do a marketing, the process of the marketing, to understand the process of a marketing is very, very important. Say, for example, if we are, doing a marketing for an ice cream in Antarctica, that is a wrong marketing. But you need to understand what is the customer behavior, what is the competition, and all those things. In that particular case, you would require the data analytics to be done. Next is the finance, which is the major one, which is using the data analytics or data science. Why? To understand the fraud detection, risk management, and all those things, right? So, for example, if you're getting a loan, you might not get a loan if you are your credit bureau thing is not correct, or any problem that you have in the credit bureau. So those all things are taken care in finance. Then we have retail, inventory management, sales forecasting, and all those things that we have in the retail. Now understand one thing, that whenever we go to any supermarket, whenever we enter, the we always see that there is a you know any offer that would be there, like buy one get one free, or buy two get one free, or buy three, or whatever it is. Why do you think that there is a particular offer on the station whenever you enter there? Because whenever you enter, you see the offers, because those offers are created only for the perishable items, those items that might go bad in coming days. So that is why it is very, very important for the store to clear out those items which might go bad. And if they go bad, that will result in the loss to the company. So that is how retail is using the data analytics or data science. Now, let me tell you about something about the trainers that we have. So Vandana is from PwC, who is a data science. Rituka is from Wildcard. She's also a data science. Me, Gaurav Sethi, is from Air India. I'm also working. I have an experience of 20 years. Rajeshwari is AI and business analyst. Jatin is data analyst consultant who is working with IM Skills. Ayan is from Avoda, and Padmachari is from IIT Bombay. So all the trainers that we have a very good experience, around 20 plus experience, 20 plus years experience, and they all have a very good knowledge on the technology, and they can help you, creating the uh, industry specific projects. Okay. So now why IM skills? So when you join IM skills, you will get interactive live sessions which will help you to understand the two-way communication. So if you have any problem while studying, or if you have any problem while uh, you know uh, getting the information through, you will have a trainer with you who will help you understand all the technologies, or answer all your questions on the go. Then we have end-to-end placement support, which means that you can get a placement support after the classes. So lifetime access means that you will have always have the access for the training that you have. Okay, so all the study materials or the classes that we are doing, the recordings will be there for the lifetime. Direct mentorship with the faculty. So even after the course, if you have any question or anything that you might require help on, so you can interact with the trainer and they can help you on everything. Okay, on your questions for the projects as well. Now, what you will get if you do a data analytics master course or data science master course? So if you go for the data analytics master course, you will get 5 certifications, which is from the Google, Microsoft, Lisbon University, DSAFS, which is a government body of US recognized government body, and MSME, which is Indian government recognized body. You will get these certificates from IIM Skills. Then we have data analytics, and what you will learn in the data analytics course, you will learn Python, Tableau, Excel, R, Alteryx, and Power BI. If you go for the data science, along with these courses like Python, Tableau, you will learn artificial intelligence and machine learning. So these course is basically data analytics courses for 6 months, and data science courses for 5 to 7 months. In these 5 to 7 months, you will be job ready with these technologies. What is the data analytics science course is all about? Now, when you go for the data analytics course, what are you going to learn? The first technology that you're going to learn is the advanced Excel. Now, many companies like small companies, they are day to day working on Excel. Now, what we are going to understand in Excel is the basic Excel and advanced Excel. And based on that, we will understand how to run the formulas, how to create the dashboards, how to create the summarization, the user forms, and all those things. Once we know Excel, the second thing that we are going to do is the VBA, which means a Visual Basic Application. So if you are working in Excel for around, if say for example you're working on Excel and you're creating a report that takes around 2 hours. With the help of VBA, you can reduce the time to 10 or 15 minutes. The next technology that we are going to learn is SQL. As I told you, that data analytics is all about data, and the data that we have is always and always present in the database. So we will understand what the database is all about and how we can get the data from the databases. Then we have Power BI. Power BI is very powerful tool for the visualization, wherein you can create the different charts, graph, pie charts, and all the visualizations that you require for the data analysis. Then we have Python. Python programming for data manipulation, analysis, and the visualization. So you will write all the coding that you have to do, because as we know that data analytics is a process of writing statistical or mathematical formulas. So how to implement that formulas together, that's what we'll understand in Python. Tableau, learn Tableau for creating interactive dashboards and the visualizations. R for data analytics. R is again a software wherein you can write the code and get the result what you require. Then we have Alteryx. So Alteryx is nothing but a pipeline that you can create to get the desired output. So you can do the reporting, you can clean the data, you can get the data from the cloud, or you can do a lot of things in Alteryx. But when you go for the data science, what all you are going to learn? The things that you are going to learn in the data science is the foundation of the data science. Because until unless you don't know the foundation, why we are using data science, you'll not be able to do any, you'll not be able to create any models or anything. Okay. Then we have Python basics. Learn Python basic syntax like data type, fundamental programming skills, and all. Then we have statistic basic, core statistical concepts like mean, median, mode, probability, distribution. Then we have advanced Python, mastering Python library, advanced function, and the object-oriented programming. Then we have advanced statistics with Python, applying statistical methods and analyzing using Python libraries. Machine learning, building predictive models using supervised or unsupervised learning techniques. NLP, which is neural language processing. So, what do you understand by NLP? NLP is basically analyzing the voice, and based on that, giving the result that how exactly, this has been, or how, say for example, if I am analyzing the data for the voice, I can see that how the customer is. Is he irate? Is he happy? Is he satisfied? Is he delighted? Or what exactly he is? Or how exactly he is. Okay. Then we have SQL, that is mastering database query and data manipulation using SQL. Power BI, data visualization and dashboard creation of the business intelligence insight. And then the data engineering, which is the designing, building, and maintaining the data pipelines and the system. So all those technologies that that I told you is a part of data analytics and data science. However, in the data science, you are getting some more, insights or, data that we will be working. And along with it, you will be working on 40 plus projects, which are industry specific projects. So the data that you will get will not be live, but the question or the problem that you have to solve would be live, and that you have to work on the same. Now we are open for the question and answers. Please go ahead. Okay, because I think you can take over now.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for the presentation. All right, everyone, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Vikas and I work in the capacity of a senior manager here at IIM Skills. So before we move towards the second phase of this session and we discuss some more insights about the program and everything, I would like to take some time to answer all your questions and queries that you might have related to the course. So I would be requesting everybody to start asking their questions now, related to the course or any sort of career assistance you might require, whether data analytics or data science is the right career path for you or not, and whether this course can help you in your career growth or not. So if you have any questions related to that, you can either write it on the chat box. You can either write it in the chat box, and or you can raise your hand and I will simply unmute you so that you can speak directly to me. So yes, I would encourage everybody to start asking their questions. So I'll be waiting for the first question now. Ivakshi Deshwal, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Ivakshi is asking, I want to ask about the guaranteed placement that you claim about. Ivakshi, we do provide a placement guarantee, but how does the placement work? What is the process? I will be discussing all of these things in the second phase of this session. So I would request you to kindly wait until then, okay? So that we can discuss it all together, because a lot of people will have questions related to the placement part. So we'll discuss that in the second phase of this session. Right now, I want questions related to the course, or if you're confused about choosing data analytics or data science, why should you choose it? How it is going to help you? Okay, so the second question is from Aman. Aman is saying, good evening, sir. I want to ask the duration of the course and the timings of the sessions as I'm working. That's why I'm asking this question. So, Aman, I understand that you are a working professional, and let me tell you that majority of the people that join this course, they are working professionals only, just like you. So, when it comes to the timings and when it comes to the course duration, the duration will be 6 months, and the timings are we have two different batches: weekday batch and weekend batch. So in the weekday batch, we have classes on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Timings are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. That means 2 hours a day for 3 days in a week. And if you go for the weekend batch, then we have classes on Saturday and Sunday. Timings are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that means 3 hours in a day, and 2 days in a week, right? So regardless of the batch you choose, you will have 6 hours of classes every week. And it is actually beneficial for working professionals, because if you're uh, not available in the weekdays, so you can attend the weekend batch. But if you're somebody that works in the weekend as well, and you are available in the evening, so you can join the weekday batch. Okay. So I think that you will be able to manage the timings and your work easily. Okay. Yash is asking, good evening, sir. Is the course online or offline? Yes, we are providing the course in online mode. Okay, so we have one question from Rahul. Rahul Kumar is asking, I'm from PGDM, Finance and Marketing. Can I switch my sector to IT sector? Okay, is it good for my career? All right. So let me tell you, Rahul, you can definitely switch from finance and marketing to IT or data analytics, and it can actually be a good move if you play it smart. Okay, because companies value people who understand business and data. Your finance and marketing background gives you real world context that pure technical people often lack. Okay, and when it comes to data analytics, it is not 100% coding. It's a mix of business understanding, statistics, and using the tools like Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, etc. So you don't need to be a hardcore programmer for this. You need to be strong in your problem solving skills. Okay, and it is good for your career because it will provide you with immense career growth, because when you combine finance and analytics, you can go for roles such as risk analytics, business intelligence, financial modeling, marketing analytics, or in consulting as well. But if you apply marketing and analytics, so you can become a digital marketing analyst, You can become a customer insights analyst. You can become a market research analyst. Okay. And data analytics roles are very much high in demand on a global level. So the entry is quite easy. It will be a easier transition for you. Okay. And once you gain experience, you will scale well with higher salaries. Okay. Then many traditional finance or marketing roles will offer you. Okay. So to transition, you just need to be a part of this course. Okay. Learn about the skills, work on projects, create a good portfolio for yourself. Okay. And showcase all of those things on your resume. Okay. And through our placement support, okay, and through the internships that we provide, we'll help you to showcase that technical proficiency which most of the recruiters are asking for. All right. So it is definitely good for your career, Rahul, especially since you already have finance and marketing knowledge. So the key is to build your technical and analytic skills to position yourself as someone who understands both business and data. I hope that answers your question. Okay, we have one question from Anoop here. Anoop is saying, "Hi, I'm working as customer support, working in inside sales for aftermarket sales. Plan to do SCM or data analytics. I decided to do data analytics. Is it the right decision?" Okay, so let me tell you, since you're working in customer support and inside sales, and you decided between supply chain management and data analytics, and you have leaned towards data analytics. All right. So when you go for supply chain management, okay, it's good if you want to grow in operations, logistics, these kind of roles. Okay. But most supply chain management jobs, they prefer people with engineering or operations background. With your current profile, which is into sales and support, the shift may be a little harder unless you already have supply chain exposure, and the growth can be very slow compared to data analytics. Okay, that is why I think that the decision that you made towards data analytics, that you want to go for data analytics, is the right decision, because data analytics has a very strong demand across all industries, including sales, including customer support, including after sales, and supply chain management itself. Your background is that you are in a customer facing role. Okay. And since you have sales experience, that makes you a great fit for roles into sales analytics, or a crm analyst. Okay. Or customer insights analyst. So it is easier to switch into the data analytics field compared to supply chain management, because data analytics skills are transferable everywhere, and you will have long term growth, because this course will lead you to business analyst, data analyst, business intelligence developer, or when you gain experience, then you can become a data analytics manager. So these kind of roles will be available for you, so it will provide you with a long term career growth. And since you already have sales and customer data exposure, so data analytics will let you move from execution to data driven decision making. And companies hire people who understand both data and business processes, as I explained in the previous answer as well. Okay. So yes, I think Anup, you have made the right decision by choosing data analytics over supply chain management. Given your background, it will open more doors and a better salary in the long run. All right. Okay, we have one question from MBA. I'm sorry. We have one question from Dimpu. Dimpu is asking, what is the major difference between data analytics and data science as an MBA graduate, which will be ideal for me to pick up? You have asked a very important question, because many people are confused between data analytics and data science. Okay, so if I have to give you a difference between data analytics and data science, I'll tell you on what aspect the focus is in data analytics, and what is the focus in data science. So data analytics focuses on explaining what happened and why it happened. Okay. And data science is all about predicting what will happen, and it helps you to build models to automate the decisions. So data analytics, the skills which are involved in data analytics must be that you should be strong in your business knowledge, and you should have a very good knowledge on the tools like Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI, and Tableau. But in data science, there will be very heavy use of coding and advanced statistics and machine learning. Okay, and the output of a data analyst is to create reports and dashboards and generate insights for decision making purpose. But the output of data science is to uh, make predictive models. Okay, use machine learning algorithms to drive AI driven solutions. So it is easier for somebody from a non-technical background, or MBA graduate, or an MBA grad just like you, to shift into data analytics. But somebody who is very strong in maths, somebody who is very strong with their statistics, and somebody who has a coding background, for them data science is much more preferable. So as an MBA graduate, data analytics is the ideal pick for you, because companies value MBAs who can interpret data, generate insights, and align it with their business goals. And data analytics roles, they sit at the intersection of business and technology. That is where your MBA will give you an edge. Okay, so so yeah, I think you should go for data analytics. Data science is also great if you want to go for very technical profile, but MBAs usually do not leverage their business expertise fully in the role of data scientist. So unless you really want to reinvent yourself as a technical specialist, uh, then you can go for data science. But the best career path for you right now is data analytics, because when you enter data analytics, you will build credibility, and later if you want, you can pick advanced data science modules to expand your knowledge. Okay, but data analytics will pay off faster and align better with your MBA background. So that's what I would recommend you, Dimpu. We have one question from Hanamanta. Hanamanta is asking, do I need a laptop to take this course, or can I access it and learn on my mobile? um, you should be having a laptop for this course, because how else would you practice on all the tools? You can just watch the classes on your mobile, but you cannot practice on your mobile. So you will require a laptop in this. Amit is saying, if we study only on the basis of video recording session, what about doubt solving session, and can you repeat weekday schedule? Sure, Amit, the weekday batch schedule is that you will have classes on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Timings are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And the question that you asked about, the if you only go for the recorded sessions, so we have a self-paced program for that, specifically designed for people who are willing to take only the recorded videos. But there is no separate doubt solving session for that. So if you are somebody who is a beginner, and you would be requiring help from the trainers, I would not recommend self-paced program in this case. You should be attending live classes, because only in live classes you will be able to interact with the trainer, and you will be able to ask all your doubts, and it is always better to learn live. Unless you are already familiar about all these tools, and you're just here to brush up some of your skill set, we can provide you with pre-recorded lectures in our self-paced program. But if you're somebody who is a beginner, then go for live classes. That's what I would recommend you. And you can either enroll for our master's program or PG program. I'll discuss more about these programs later on in the second phase of this session. I hope that answers your question. Okay, we have one more question from Dimpu. Dimpu is saying, I have 2+ years in sales, and my key objective for taking this course is to upskill myself and also for higher package with a high valued company. Will I be able to achieve my objective by taking this over? So thank you so much for letting me know your objective, Dimpu. Not many people are very clear with their objectives. So can our course help you achieve this? Yes, definitely. But only if you approach it the right way. Okay, because your sales background and your data analytics skills, it is a very valuable combination. You will learn how to move from just selling to analyzing the pipeline, forecasting sales, and generating insights by doing customer analysis and revenue analysis. So this will shift you from just a sales role to a decision making or a strategy role. And sales role, like for example, when you are in sales, uh, you will only have a certain amount of growth. Like you will hit a ceiling unless you move into the management. But data analytics will open doors to roles like business analyst, sales analyst, okay, where packages are higher. Often you will get twice or thrice of the salary that you're earning right now in your sales role after just 2 years of experience into data analytics. And high value companies, when I talk about big four or the BFSI or the tech MNCs or e-commerce companies, they hire MBAs with sales exposure and data analytics skills for roles in growth, revenue, and customer insights domain. Okay, so I would like to give you one reality check here. You won't jump from your 2 years of sales background to a directly 12 LPA data analytics role overnight. Okay, it will take you some time to learn about these things. Okay, and once you transition into the field of data analytics, you will have to work for at least 1 year before you reach higher packages. And your portfolio matters a lot, because just having the certificate won't impress the recruiters. You will have to justify the value of that certificate through your CV. Okay, and we help you in that, because for your CV preparation, for your resume building, we will be giving you projects and live data sets to work on, so that you can gain some real world experience. Okay, and you have to target the roles very smartly when you are moving into data analytics. So you should not aim directly for a role in data scientist. That will be wrong. You should aim for business analyst. You should aim for sales analyst. Okay, you should aim for a data analyst role in a sales focused team, because you will be able to leverage your domain expertise and your data analytics skills together. Okay, so yes, Dimpu, you can achieve your objective with our course, and it's a smarter move than staying only in sales, because it adds a strategic layer to your MBA and your sales experience, which high value companies actually pay for. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Okay, we have one question from Dipali. Dipali is saying, "Hi sir, I've worked 1 year in IT company. Previous 3 years, not worked. Is there any problem of experience?" Okay, uh, definitely the gap will raise question. Okay, because companies will ask, "What did you do during this time?" If you have a clear and genuine answer, like you were studying, you were upskilling, you were giving some time for your family, right? You were looking after your health, it won't be a big problem. But you just need to explain it confidently. Okay, because in India, especially, companies are used to seeing career breaks due to higher studies, personal reasons, health, or families. So what matters most is how you explain the gap and what you have done with the time. So if you ask me how to handle this kind of situation, so I'll just tell you that be transparent but be positive. So you can say that I took off some time for personal reasons, uh, for family responsibilities during this period, and I upskilled myself in data analytics. Do not sound apologetic. Okay. Keep it short, honest, and positive. Never sound apologetic for for having a career gap. Okay. And upskilling, what you have done. Like for example, let's suppose you take up the course. So that is your strongest comeback weapon. Like if you do our course in data analytics and you work on the projects, then you can show that your gap wasn't wasted. It was used for growth. Okay, and many companies have returnship or career comeback programs for people who are having career gaps. Okay, so you just need to keep a few things in mind, that you might not get credit for all your past years, but your 1 year of IT experience, and your data analytics skills will get you into the market. Okay. So yes, the action plan for you should be that you should learn the skills. Okay, build a very good build a very good portfolio by working on strong projects. Okay, in domains which are related to your interest. Okay, and update your CV as like you had a career break due to personal reasons, but you actively upskilled in data analytics during this time. Okay, so you will be able to enter the market very easily. So don't worry, your 3 year career gap will not stop you from getting into data analytics. Subhashmita is asking when data analytics class will start from and what are the procedure. Subhashmita will be discussing this in the second phase of the session. Limpo is asking how does the internship work because I will be in my ongoing job till I find another ideal job for me. Limpo, I will be discussing the internship part as well in the second phase of the session. Kindly wait until then. Aman is asking, after completing the course, you guys are helping to schedule our interview with the companies as a reference, which helps us, or we have to search jobs by ourselves only. We will help you to schedule your interview because we will be referring your profile to multiple companies. Nikhil is asking, after the course is completed, will you help you with internship or placement? Yes, definitely will help you in that. Amit is asking, when is the next weekday batch starting? That's starting from 12th of September. Course fee and everything. All right. So now I think I have answered almost everybody's question. If anybody still has any question, you can ask me. But I will be then moving towards the second phase of the session where I'll discuss the internship part, the placement part, and the when the batches are starting and the admission procedure. Okay. The employee is asking when there is a mention of project, what's the timeline for it and how will it work? Because this course is of 6 months and will this project bring in actual work or would it be just to show in resume? Let me tell you something, Dimpu, that the projects are actually designed by our trainers. Our trainers are industry experts, people who are already working in the same domain for the past many years, right? So they will be giving you these projects on the basis of real-time problems of multiple companies and real-time data sets. Okay, and sorry, real-time problems of the company. But obviously, you will not be provided with the real data because not there is not a single company in this world that is going to give you their data for free just like that because that is confidential. But the problems that you will be working on that will be real. Okay, and that will help you understand how organizations actually work, what kind of problems that they deal with. All right, and after each and every module, for example, let's suppose you complete Excel, then you will be given a project. Okay, and you will be given a certain deadline to complete that project and submit it to the trainer so that they can give you feedback in the meantime. Okay, so this will act as something that builds your technical proficiency. Okay, the projects are not just like a showpiece for your resume. Your projects are actually going to act as a proof that you have valid industrial exposure. All right. All right. We have some question from Dipali. Dipali is asking which course is preferable to me, data analytics or data science. I would recommend go for data analytics. Start with data analytics first. Timothy Sham is asking, can you please explain in me in detail about your course in short? Sham, I'm just moving towards the second phase, so you will be getting some insights about the course, both the courses, in just a while. Nikhil is asking, after the course is completed, will you help with internship or placement? Yes, absolutely, Nikhil. We will help you in that. Okay, so I think most of the questions are now related to internship placements and everything. So I would be sharing my screen and I will be giving you some insights about the course. Okay. All right, so I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Just give me a quick response in the chat by typing yes or no, if my screen is visible to you guys or not. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So the courses that we are discussing today, these are data analytics and data science. The data analytics course is a 6 months of instructor-led job guarantee data analytics program. And the data science course is a 7 months of instructor-led job guarantee data science program. So you will become a part of the highly paid data analytics and data science industry with internationally accredited certifications from Lisbon University, DSAFS, Google, Microsoft, and IIM Skills. So let me show you all how the certifications look like. So these are the sample certificates which you can see on the website. This is a course completion certificate that will be issued by IIM Skills, and it will be authorized by the Government of India. You can see the government's emblem on the top right corner of the certificate. This certificate is highly valued among the employers, and it's valid across India. Okay, so IIM Skills certification is valued because our course is ranked number one by Times of India, The Statesman, and Economic Times. Then we have PG certification from Lisbon University. So Lisbon University is a university that is situated in Northern Ireland, and we are aligned with them to provide you with a postgraduate certificate from Lisbon University, so that it is easy for anybody who is living abroad to get a job in their own country. So this certificate is valid in US, in Canada, in UK, obviously in European countries, in Australia, and in African countries as well. So this certificate is an international certificate that is that is going to make your profile globally accredited. Then we have a DSAFS certificate, another global certificate. Why? Because DSAFS is known as Data Science and Analytics Foundation Society. And if you do not know about Data Science and Analytics Foundation Society, let me tell you that it is an institution that is based out of USA, and it's a certification body and an industry association that validates data analytics and data science courses across the world. So your profile once again will be globally accredited. And why are we giving you this certificate? Because IIM Skills is the official education partner of DSAFS from India. Okay, so that is why the certificate is highly important, okay, and highly valuable in the global market. It's applicable in countries such as the Middle Eastern countries, the African countries, US, Canada, Australia, okay, these kind of countries. Then you have Microsoft certified data analyst certificate. This certificate will be given to you. Then the professional data analytics certificate from Google will also be given to you. For these two certificates, Google and Microsoft, you need to give an exam. Okay. And the examination cost for that is 1,200 rupees for Google certificate. And for Microsoft, the certification exam is going to cost you 1,600 rupees. Okay. So that's an extra thing that you have to pay. But these certificates are optional. Okay. So you can choose to either pay for the Google certificate exam or Microsoft certificate exam. That is totally up to you. Okay. But yes, if you want to get these certifications, then you need to give an exam for that. Then the capstone project certificates will be given to you. We are providing capstone projects from companies like TCS, PwC, Accenture, and Quantium. These certificates will be provided once you complete all of the company's projects. Okay. The certificates will be given by the companies themselves. Then we are going to also provide you with internship certificate. Since we are providing you with a 1 month of paid internship, the internship certificate will also be a part of this program. So that will also be given to you. So you will receive up to 10 certificates in data analytics course and up to 13 certificates in data science course, because in data science, all of the certificates are same, except in the capstone projects, there are three more companies that will get added with the name of BCG, Commonwealth Bank, and British Airways. Okay. So that was all about the certifications that you will receive from IIM Skills. Okay. But let's discuss about the course highlights as well. So in the data analytics course, you will have 160 plus hours of lectures, 100 plus hours of assignments, 8 plus live projects, and 10 plus case studies. And in the data science course, you will have 170 plus hours of lectures, 150 plus hours of assignments, 6 plus live projects, and 10 plus case studies, making both the courses completely practical. Whatever you will learn in your classes, you will be able to implement that practically, because on a weekly basis, you will be given assignments, case studies, and multiple projects to work on. Okay, that will help you to practice on your own. Okay, the more you do self practice, the more curiosity you will have, because you will tend to make mistakes, and if you make mistakes, then you will get it clarified from the trainer. Okay, then your interest will develop. Okay, and the reason why are we giving you a maximum amount of practical training, because our main objective of providing this course to you is that we want you to become industry ready so that you can get a job after the course completion. And I think majority of the people who have joined this session today, your main objective behind doing this course is to get a job as a data analyst or as a data scientist. And we both are committed towards the same goal. Let me tell you, that is why our focus is only on practical training. Okay, we do not believe in any sort of theory learning, theory based learning. That is not going to take you to a level where you are able to get a job. Okay, only practical training can do that. So we'll make sure that we are going to give you the maximum amount of technical proficiency which is required by the recruiters. And you will actually be trained by industry experts, as I already mentioned. So they will teach you according to the job requirements. Okay, they will never teach you something which is outdated, and they will never teach you something which is not required by the industry standards. Okay, then you will have 24/7 support. 24/7 support in terms of placement assistance, technical assistance, any sort of admin queries you might have, administrative queries you might have. Okay, and if you want any sort of doubt support, so you will be given contact numbers of the trainers. You will be given email IDs and contact numbers of your assigned counselors. You will be given email IDs and contact numbers of the technical team. So if in case you're facing any technical issues, any admin issues, or any doubts you might want to ask to the trainer, so you can connect with them directly over a phone call, over a chat, over email. Okay, so you can reach out to us, and we are available for you 24/7 to help you out with your queries. Apart from 24/7 support, the data analytics course will give you 7 modules to cover, and in the data science course, you will have around 17 tools included in the modules. And let's discuss about the internship, because both of the courses are offering you internship. So how does this work? So the internship, first of all, is work from home, and it has flexible timings. So if anybody was having any confusion in mind that I am a working professional, how will I be able to do the internship? Let me tell you, the internship is work from home, and it will have flexible timings. You can work as per your convenience. Okay, it will never clash with your prior work commitments. And since it has flexible timings and it's work from home, so you can do the internship from anywhere in the world. Even if you're outside of India, you can still be a part of this internship. And the internship will focus on working with a real company with their real time data set and solving their real time problems of their business. Okay, that is what the internship will focus on, so that it can give you a kickstart in your data analytics journey, and it can help you with your portfolio development. Okay, so taking part in the internship is a mandatory thing to be eligible for the placements. Okay, so that is why internship is going to play a very crucial role when it comes to your placement support. Okay, so make sure that you are taking part in the internship. Then 100% job guarantee and job portal exclusive access will be given to you. I request do not do this. Thank you. So we are giving you 100% job guarantee, and we are giving you exclusive access to the job portal. But before discussing about the placement part, let me discuss about the LMS. What is LMS? LMS is Learning Management System. It is a student portal on which all your resources, all your assignments, your class recordings, everything will be uploaded. And we are giving you lifetime access to our LMS. Why are we giving you lifetime access to the LMS? I'll answer that question, but first of all, let's take a look at how does the LMS work. So this is the LMS, Data Analytics Master Course. You have lifetime access. Okay, I'm in the curriculum section right now. You can see that there is fundamental session, then there is basic maths and statistics module, which is the foundation module, advanced Excel and VBA, Power BI and SQL fundamentals, advanced Python, then advanced Power BI and SQL, then Tableau, R, Alteryx. Okay, so each and every module is bifurcated in such a manner that it is very easy for you all to navigate through each and everything. For example, in the basic maths and statistics, that is going to be a foundation module. Before we uh, before we proceed with any module, before we provide you with Excel, Python, Power BI, anything, we are going to cover the basic maths and statistics part of it first, because we want you to be aware of the basic understanding of math level and the stats level which is required for this module. So basic math and statistics module will be covered before any module, then advanced Excel and VBA, then Power BI and SQL fundamentals. So how you need to use the LMS, I'll tell you basically. For example, let's suppose you are a student of the weekday batch and currently you're learning Python. Okay, but you missed your previous classes. So what you need to do to watch the class recordings, because each and every live class gets recorded simultaneously and they're uploaded directly on the LMS portal. So you will go to curriculum section, you will scroll down and you will find advanced Python. Okay, you will go to class recording weekday because in the weekday batch, and this will get opened up, and once you scroll down you will be able to find the latest class recording. So the last class that was taken for Python was taken by Mr. Jatin Sanan. He took Python lesson number 8, and it was on 3rd of September, that means yesterday itself. And as we speak, the Python lesson number 9 is happening right now with Mr. Jatin. That will also get uploaded on LMS in just a while. Okay, so Mr. Jatin is teaching this month's batch. Okay, the August month's batch he is teaching. Before that, he taught the July month's batch. Before that, Mr. Ayan taught May month's batch. Before that, Miss Padma Lochni was teaching the April batch. So you will not just be provided with the recordings of your batch, you will also be provided with the recordings of the previous batches and from the different trainers. So it's not necessary that you learn or watch the class recordings of only your batch. You can watch the class recording of other trainers as well, of the previous batches, so that you can understand the teaching methods and teaching style of different trainers. Okay, what if one topic was taught by that was taught by Mr. Jatin was taught in a much better way from by Mr. Ayan. Okay, so you can take help from other trainers recordings as well. Okay, and it's not just the recordings that you can share among the trainers. You can also share the resources. For example, if I go to the resources for Python, then you can see that there is a Google Drive link on which our trainers have uploaded their class materials that they use for the students to make them understand a certain topic. For example, these files are uploaded by Mr. Ayan Ghosh. Okay, he has uploaded the files for the libraries of Python, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Cbon, and the practice books, the reference books, and the practice sets. Okay, everything he has uploaded, so that his students can learn about these things. And similarly, there is another set of files that is uploaded by Mr. Jatin. Okay, so he uses his own set of files to train the students. So the students, whether they are Ayan sir students, whether they are Jatin sir students, they can refer to other trainers' resources as well, so that they can understand the topic in a much deeper way. Because eventually they both are teaching you the same thing. It's just that the teaching style is a little bit different. Okay, so you can share the resources as well from other trainers. But that's not the only thing that you can do on LMS. You can also track your course progress. For example, my course progress, it's currently at 40%. Why is it at 40%? Because if you can see clearly, this is marked as a green tick. This is marked as green tick. Okay. Everything is marked as green tick. Why? Because I've completed all my lessons. I've completed this lesson. I've completed this lesson. Okay. I completed this lesson as well. So if I mark something else as completed, let me just complete this. Then I will complete another lesson. As and when my course will show some progress, as and when my course will progress, I will mark my lessons as completed, so that I can see my course progress on the LMS. From 40%, it went up to 45.71%. This way you can track your own course progress to keep a track of where you're standing right now and how much course you are still yet to cover. Okay. And when this course progress reaches at least 80%, the continue button that you see here will change to download certificate, and you will be able to download the course completion certificate directly from the LMS. Okay. But the question still remains, why are we giving you lifetime access for LMS? The answer is, data analytics and data science are such technologies that every 6 months to 1 year, there is a new advancement, an AI advancement that takes place across the world. And since IIM Skills is one of the leading giants in the data analytics and data science education, we tend to update our course content from time to time. So if we find that there is something that is trending in the market, some particular tool which is now being viewed as a must-have skill for any candidate to get hired by any company, so we will add that in our course content so that our future students can learn about it. Because our ultimate goal is to make you industry ready, right? So we will add the we will add the tool or whatsoever is in the trend at that time in our course content. But what about the students who have already done the course? If you are somebody who has already passed out from the course, it has been a year, it has been 2 years, 3 years, no matter how many number of years, if you feel like that you should learn something new, which you should, because uh, as a working professional, as somebody who is working as a data analyst, you must always evolve yourself so that you can sustain in this industry. So if you feel like that you should learn something new, and you see that IIM Skills has upgraded its course content, so you can come back to us. You can get access to the LMS. You can get access to the class recordings, the resources, and even the live classes for the new content without paying any extra money for that. We will not charge you anything extra if you are willing to learn something new with us, because we believe in one motto that if you are once a student, then you are always a student for us. Okay. So that's why we are giving you lifetime access for to the LMS for everybody, so that so that your learning never stops. Basically, that's the gist about it. So that's about the LMS. This is one of the major reasons why our course is so popular, that we are giving you lifetime access. Now let's move ahead and let's discuss about the placement part. How does this work? Okay, so to understand the placement process, you need to be aware that we have a placement cell, a dedicated placement cell that has a very strong network with more than 550 companies all over the world. So our placements are not just limited to one specific city, one specific state of India, or just one specific country, which is India. No, our placements are extended to countries which are situated in Middle East, the Gulf countries such as UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. We are offering placements in US, Canada, European countries, Australia, and African countries as well. Okay, to some extent. And we are going to help you align your interviews in your preferred location. For example, let's suppose you are somebody that belongs from Bangalore and you want to get placed in Bangalore. So we will provide you interview opportunities directly from Bangalore location. Okay. So your preference will always be taken into consideration. It will always be kept on priority. You can see some of the hiring partners on my screen. Some of the biggest names in the world: SG Analytics, Accenture, Oracle, Barclays, IBM, Capgemini, Genpact, Blackstone, JP Morgan. Right. We will schedule your interviews with companies like that. But there is a process that needs to be followed for that. Okay. That process is, first and foremost, our placement cell will tend to do a lot of activities for you. The first activity that they will do will be your resume building. Your CV is the most important aspect of your profile. If your CV is not strong enough, no recruiter is ever going to give you a call. Okay. I'm being very transparent with you. So your CV must look very strong. On your CV, we will integrate your previous experience. If you're a working professional, we will update all the skills. We will update all the certifications that you have gained from this course, and we will also showcase the portfolio of the projects, the project work that you have done throughout this course on your resume in such a manner that it showcases your technical proficiency. And then your CV will be circulated among different companies that will be hiring at the time of your course completion. Okay, so that you can receive an interview call. And once you do receive an interview call, then the second step will come into play, which is mock interview preparation. So the data analytics and data science, the interviews for these kind of roles, they are they generally happen in minimum 4 rounds. Minimum 4 rounds of interviews happen. So we will prepare you for each round of interview. Number one being your HR round or the telephonic round of interview. Number two being your uh, one-on-one assessment, where they will actually check the skills that you are having. Okay, they'll give you a project, they'll give you some research work, they might give you a dashboard to create, they might give you a report to generate, okay, using the tools which you are trained in. Okay, so they will be giving you one-on-one assessment, and we will also take a one-on-one assessment during our mock interview preparation process, so that we can understand whether you are lacking somewhere. Okay, if we feel that you are still not technically sound, we will give you some more training on that aspect. Okay, third round being the operational round or the managerial round, where they will check your business understanding side of things. And lastly, your technical round, where they will ask you technical questions. Okay, so these 4 round of interviews will happen, and we will prepare you for each and every round so that you are well prepared enough before you appear for the actual interview. So we'll give you constructive feedback so that you can work on that. Okay, then LinkedIn profile building. Your LinkedIn profile is also very important, because LinkedIn is a very important tool nowadays. If used properly, it can give you a lot of benefit, because on LinkedIn you get connected with people on a professional level. So on LinkedIn, we will increase your uh, network with like-minded people from the same industry. We will also help you network with our alumni network, so that you can get references for the jobs. And we will help you to get your profile visibility increased through the number of engagement being increased, and through the number of connections being increased, your profile visibility will also get increased. And if your profile visibility gets increased, then there are chances that some recruiter might approach you with a job offer or with a freelance opportunity. Okay, and this has happened to our students in the past, so it's highly probable that it can happen to you as well. That is why we focus on your LinkedIn profile as well, because anyway we are giving you our access to the uh, job portal, but we want you to open yourself to other opportunities as well, because what if there is a better opportunity waiting for you out there on a platform like LinkedIn. Okay, that is why we focus on external factors as well. Then communication skills, your problem solving, critical thinking skills, everything like the soft skill. We'll focus on soft skills as well. Your presentation skills also matter a lot, so we will help you in that. Then for your team building activities, um, for building some sort of leadership qualities, we will be giving you group activities. We'll be assigning a group leader for each and every activity. We will be helping you with some friendly competition, so the trainers will arrange that for you. Okay, so that you can get some team building qualities in yourself, because these are because as a data analyst or as a data scientist, you might be required to work with a team. So that's why hackathons, puzzles, these kind of group activities, friendly competitions are being held throughout the course, so that you build your team building qualities, and side by side you also have fun while learning, right? So that's the reason why we are giving you these things. Then corporate culture and corporate behavioral skills will also be taught to you, because you need to understand the basic corporate culture and how you must behave in a corporate setting. We will give you some training on that as well, because this might be the first time you're going for a job, so it's important for you to know about these things. Okay, so that is how we will help our students to get placed. Combining all of these things will make you a very desirable candidate for any recruiter. Okay, so far I've explained about the placement process and everything. If anybody has any questions related to the placement part, they can ask me right now. And if you do not have any questions, I'll just move to the next part where I'll explain the upcoming batches and everything. So does anybody have any questions related to the placement part, or is it understood by everybody? Understood. Okay, then I'll just move toward the next point, which is the upcoming batches. So we have two different batches. We have a weekend batch and we have a weekday batch. The weekend batch, the classes are on every Saturday and Sunday. The timings are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as per Indian Standard Time. And in the weekday batch, we have classes on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And the timings are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. as per Indian Standard Time. So why I'm emphasizing on the time zone? Because the timings are as per the Indian time zone. So you have to convert these timings as per your current time zone if in case you're living outside of India, so that you can attend the classes live. Okay. The weekend batch is starting from 14th of September and the weekday batch is starting from 12th of September. So before I move further, I want to take a quick survey here and I want to ask everybody and I want everybody to answer. How many of you are planning to enroll yourself for the data analytics course? And how many of you are planning to enroll yourself for the data science course? Kindly type DA if you want to go for the data analytics course and type DS if you want to go for the data science course. Anu for data analytics, Puneet for data analytics, Sandeep, data analytics, Subhashmita for data. Subhashmita, you have forgot to add A or S in that. Timothy Sham for data science, Simran data analytics, Ivakshi for data analytics, Akanksha for data analytics, Lal Babu Kamath for data analytics, Dipali for data analytics, Subhashmita for data analytics. Okay, most of you are going for data analytics. Almost everybody except Timothy has chosen for data science. Akash for data analytics as well. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, everybody, for your response. Another question I want to ask everybody: how many of you are planning to enroll yourself for the weekend batch, and how many of you are planning to enroll yourself for the weekday batch? Kindly type weekend if you want to go for the weekend batch, and please type weekday if you want to go for the weekday batch. Punil for the weekday batch, Anu for the weekend batch, Sandeep for the weekend batch, Timothy for the weekend batch, Akash for weekday, okay, Akanksha for weekday, Lal Babu for weekend, Dipali for weekday, Amit for weekday, Ivakshi for weekday, Simran for weekday, so Subhashmita for weekday. Okay, thank you so much everybody for your response once again. Okay, perfect. Now let me move towards the three different options that we have for the course. Okay, so that it can help you to decide which option to choose. So we have three different options. We have one self-paced program, we have a master's program, and we have a job guarantee program, job guarantee PG program. So let's understand them one by one. In the self-paced program, we are saying that we are giving you 1 year of LMS access and we are giving you pre-recorded lectures because as the name suggests, self-paced program means that you have to do the course at your own pace. So that means you cannot attend the live classes because that will be like you're doing the course at the pace of the institute. If you want to do the course at your own pace, there is only one thing that you can do is take the recorded lectures. So you will be provided with pre-recorded lectures in the self-paced program and you will be given 1 year of LMS access and you have to finish the course within that 1 year and you will be given a course completion certificate once it's done. Okay, and job support will be given to you but only in terms of placement portal access. You will not be provided with any sort of LinkedIn profile building. You will not be provided with any sort of resume building or mock interview preparation. You can just apply for jobs directly from the placement portal and that's about it. Okay, there is no other sort of extra help that can be done for you in the self-paced program. And self-paced program is generally recommended and suggested to those people only who are familiar with all the tools and skills that we're covering for them. If you are going for data analytics, then if you're familiar about data analytics skills like Python, SQL, Power BI, If you're already familiar, having intermediate level of knowledge, and you're just here to brush up some of that skill set, then go for then go for self-paced program, because you do not require anybody's guidance. Okay. And if you are somebody that is belonging from that category, then you can go for it. And the price for that is 24,900 plus 18% GST. But if you're somebody who is a beginner, somebody who will require guidance, and somebody who will require a lot of support, they should either go for master program or job guarantee PG program. So master program and job guarantee PG program have a lot of similarities, but they also have some differences as well. So let us understand the similarities first. When it comes to the LMS access, you are given LMS access for lifetime in both the options, master program or PG program. You will have the access to the live classes, the pre-recorded lectures, the assignments, resources until your lifetime. Okay, in both the cases. Then you will get placement portal access in both the programs, where you can apply for jobs directly through the portal. Then you will have weekly group doubt solving sessions, LinkedIn profile optimization, mock interview preparation, paid internship, resume building, hackathons, WhatsApp groups. Everything will be there in both master program and PG program. Everything will be same, the same kind of activities that will do for the placements. But where does the difference lie? The difference lies in the first thing is the PG certification that we give. Since it's the PG program, so obviously you will get PG certificate in this course, okay, in this option. A post graduation certificate from Lisbon University will be given to you in the PG program of our data analytics or data science course. That PG certificate is not included in the master program. I'm talking about this certificate from Lisbon University. This certificate is only exclusive to the job guarantee PG program. And in the PG program, we are giving you 100% placement guarantee and 1 year of unlimited interview access. So in the master program, we are giving you basically placement support, 100% placement support with guaranteed interview opportunities for 1 year. So basically, we are saying that we are going to provide you with mock interview. We are going to provide you with resume building. We are also going to help you with your LinkedIn profile. Okay. And for 1 whole year, for one complete year, let's suppose your course is finishing today on 4th September 2025 till 4th of September 2026. We are going to provide you with interview opportunities until you get placed. But if in case within that 1 year of time frame, you are unable to get a job, then you cannot hold the institute accountable for it. However, in the job guarantee PG program, there is 100% placement guarantee, where a written agreement will be signed between the student and the institute that IIM Skills is guaranteeing the placement for you. And provided you meet our placement eligibility criteria, we are going to guarantee the placement. And if in case within 1 year of time frame we are unable to get you the job, then you are eligible for 50% fee refund in the program. Okay, so that is something that will give to you in writing. So in the PG program of the data analytics course, you are getting 100% placement guarantee, and in the master program, you are getting guaranteed interview opportunities, but there is no guarantee for the placement. You have to crack the interview on your own. Okay, and if in case you do not get placed, you cannot hold the institute accountable for that. Okay, but in the PG program, we are taking full responsibility of your placement. Then one-on-one mentorship is there in the PG program, but in master program, there is group mentorship. Apart from that, global placement guarantee is there, because you are getting PG certificate and everything, and we are guaranteeing the placement wherever you are situated abroad. Okay, outside of India, we are going to get you a job. That is the global placement guarantee. But in the master program, we can only support you, but we cannot guarantee that you will be getting a job abroad. Okay, so global placement support is there. 50% fee refund policy is there in the PG program, but 50% fee refund policy is not there in the master program. The fee for the master program and data analytics is 49,900 plus 18% GST, and fee for the PG program and data analytics is 1,49,900 plus 18% GST. And when it comes to data science, similarly, the master program fee is 64,900 plus 18% GST, and the PG program fee is 1,64,900 plus 18% GST. So I have explained all three options to you: the self-paced program, the master's program, the PG program. So I want to ask everybody one more question. How many of you are planning to enroll for the master's program, and how many of you are planning to enroll for the PG program? Kindly type MP if you want to go for the master's program, and type PG if you want to go for the PG program. We have one question from Anup. Anup is saying, if any one day we miss the session, is there any option to make any alternate session? Anup, you will be provided with the recorded video. Okay, as you've just seen in the LMS, that all your live classes get recorded and they're uploaded directly on LMS. So if in case you miss your class on any day, so you can just watch the recorded session. Okay. And Timothy Sham is asking, what could be the terms and conditions on signing to the job guarantee? Terms and conditions are very simple. Okay. And it will be like a memorandum of understanding between the student and the institute. Okay. It will be a sign agreement. So that will be given to you. If you want a sample, so sample MOU, so I can share that to you, Sham, after the session will get over, so that you can ask your counselor as well to share you a sample MOU. So an MOU will basically say that the basic things that are expected from you as a student, that you have to attend your classes, okay, live classes. 90% of live classes are recorded videos, so 90% of attendance should be maintained. Then participation in the internship is mandatory, and the submission of all the projects and the assignments must be before the deadline. Okay, these are the only three basic things that we ask from you as a student, and these are the only things that we are keeping as conditions for the job guarantee part. Okay, so these are the conditions that will be there. Amit for the master's program, Evakshi for the master's program, Sham for the PG program, Lal Babu for masters, Punil for masters, Subhashmita for masters, Dipali master's program, Akash master's program, Anu for master's program, Sham for the PG program. Sure, Sham, after this session will get over, or probably by tomorrow, because my team is not working at the moment. So by tomorrow, your counselor will share that to you. Okay, a sample MOU for the PG program. All right. I think most of you have given me your responses. Thank you so much, everybody, for your response. Okay, now that many of you are eager to start the course from the upcoming batches, and you have given us your valuable time today to attend this session, we are happy to provide all the demo participants with an exclusive offer for our data analytics and data science course. All the demo participants will get a 15% discount on the total course fee, regardless of the course you take or the batch you select. That means it does not matter whether you're going for the data analytics course, it won't matter if you're going for the data science course, or you're going for the PG program or master's program, or you're going for the weekend batch or the weekday batch, you are eligible for 15% discount. Okay. This is a token of appreciation from our side to help you register for the course, and at the same time save your money as well. And in order to grab this offer and block your seat for your desired batch, you need to pay the registration fee today, which will be considered as part of your course fee. So the amount will be adjusted. Whatever the registration fee today that you have to pay will be adjusted in your course fee. So the registration amount is 10,000 rupees or 120 US dollars, and the remaining balance you can pay before your batch begins to secure your seat at the discounted price. So I'm dropping two links in the chat box. One will be for 10,000 INR and the other one will be for 120 US dollars. Both the links are valid till 12 p.m. midnight. You can copy these links and you can paste them in your notes, and you can pay the registration amount before 12 o'clock to block your seat and grab the discount. Remember, this is a limited time offer, so you have to act soon, and the balance amount must be paid before before the batch begins. So I hope everything is clear. If you have any questions pertaining to the registration process, you can ask them now. Evakshi is saying, are there any hidden terms and conditions in the master's program for placement? And my second concern is that PG students are paying higher than masters. So will they be preferred more than master's program? Uh, will they be preferred more than master's program? And later on, the IIM may hold us responsible that we are unable to get this job. This will not be the case, right? Because I want you to be very honest while answering this. Evakshi, I will be very transparent with you. Okay, there are no hidden terms. We are keeping it very transparent with everybody, whether they are going for the PG program or for the master's program. Everything is clear and cut mentioned on the website. Okay, you can check the website. If you find anything which you feel like that I have hidden from you, you can point it out. Okay, but there is no such thing that I have hidden from you. I have also explained the basic conditions that we require from any student is that you must maintain your attendance 90%. Kindly participate in the internship, that is mandatory. All the assignments and the projects submission should be on timely basis. Only then you will be considered for placements. That is the only case scenario. Okay, and the PG program students are paying a premium price because there is a cost involved for the PG certification. The PG certification alone for the Lisbon University, that is costing them that premium price. That is priced at 50,000 plus GST. Okay, and remaining is the extra things that we do for our placement guarantee students. Okay, that is there. The some cost, some sort of costing is involved in that sort of process, but apart from that, there is no such differentiation between the placement guarantee students and the master's program students. Each and every one will receive the equal number of opportunities. Okay, and you will not be it will not be the case that uh, you are not prioritized over PG program students, or PG program students are not prioritized over master's program students. That will not be the case. You can trust me on this. I promise you, this is a recorded session. Okay, and each and everything uh, is being shown to you transparently. So I don't think that there should be any case where a suspicion a suspicion like that may arise in your mind. Amit is saying, how can we register for the next batch? Amit, I have given the links in the chat. I will drop it once again if in case you missed that. The link for the registration is there. You can pay 10,000 rupees amount today, and you can register for the weekend batch or the weekday batch, whichever batch you are willing to enroll yourself in. And the remaining balance, whatever is left, you can pay before the batch begins. Okay, either in the form of EMI, or you can pay it in the form of a one-time payment. So Vashmita is asking, can you repeat again about EMI structure? So Vashmita, EMI, we are giving you no cost. Okay. And EMIs are generally given by our lending partners, or you can convert the fees into EMIs through your credit card as well. But when you go through our lending partner, there is a documentation process which is required for that. Okay. We are, for example, our main lending partner is Bajaj Finserv, and Bajaj Finserv offers you 7 months to up to 12 months of no cost EMI. So you will not be provided with any sort of interest rate. Okay, you are not supposed to give any interest amount on the number of EMIs that you take. Okay, whatever the amount that will be left, it will be just simply divided into the number of installments that you are taking, and on a monthly basis, Bajaj will charge that amount from your bank account. Okay, if you want some more clarity on that, what kind of documents you are required to share, you can consult it with your assigned counselor. Whosoever is your assigned counselor, after the session will get over, you can ask them that what kind of documents you need to share to them, so that you can smoothly proceed with the registration process. Amit is asking, do Python or other softwares have to be installed prior to the batch starting, or will it be guided by the faculty? It will be guided by the faculty, Amit. Ivakshi is saying, thank you so for answering this. You're welcome, Ivakshi. Can you please repeat about the registration fee and and the EMI fee structure for the master's program in DA? Okay, I'll just give a breakdown for all of you. For example, if you're going for the master's program in data analytics, the total fee is 58,882 rupees, including GST. Okay, and if you're applying 15% discount on this, so Total fee after that will become 50,050 rupees. You're paying 10,000 as registration tonight, okay? And remaining balance whatsoever is left is going to be 40,050 rupees. You can either pay this in one time or no cost EMI, which you will get through our lending partners. The fees can be converted into 7 installments or 12 installments. The documentation process which is required is your Aadhaar, PAN card, bank details, and your live photo and some additional information. So you can consult with your assigned counselor, whosoever is your assigned counselor, Evakshi. You can connect with them. You can ask them that what kind of documents you need to share. But to secure your seat at the discounted price, you can pay the registration amount first, which I will just give once again in the chat if in case anybody missed that. Amit is saying if we not pay 10,000 today, but we want to register later, then that's not a problem, Amit. You can register later as well. But you will not be provided with a 15% discount. You will have to pay the full fee at that moment because this is an exclusive discount only for the demo participants. It is not available for everybody. So if you want to get the discount as well, so you have to pay the registration amount of 10,000 rupees before 12 o'clock today. All right. So I hope everything is clear to everybody. If in case anybody still has any question, you can let me know. Or if in case you do not have any questions, you can simply type that you do not have any questions. You can type no in the chat, that no, I don't have any questions, so that I can at least be aware that you at least don't have any question. Ivakshi is saying, okay, so one last question. Is there a batch after September? Because in case I cannot enroll in September batch, I will register for future batches. Ivakshi, when I talk about the upcoming batches, we are ourselves not quite certain that whether we will have a batch in the future or not, because registrations happen usually on early bird basis, okay, or in advance basis. For example, the month of October is the Diwali month, right? We know that there are many people will not enroll in the course, so we have corporate trainings booked. We are giving corporate trainings in the October month's batch. All our trainers will be busy in the October month for in corporate training. So there will be no batch in October. Then November will come. Okay. Now, if you enroll in November, we are still not certain that whether there will be a batch in November or not. But if there will be a batch in November, we are not sure when the batch will start. Okay. And if you go for a batch in November, then your course will end probably in the month of May or June. Okay. And at that moment, the chances of getting placement is much higher if you enroll or your course is finishing by the time of financial year ending. Because once the financial year ends, then companies are willing to hire a lot of people. So the best time to start is September. Okay. I'm not saying that you should, uh, given to my suggestion. Okay, I'm just giving a suggestion. It is your call at the end of the day whether to enroll in the month of September or not. But I'm just giving you my suggestion. If you enroll in September, your course will finish most probably by the month of March. Okay, and after that, once your internship will be done, then you can start getting opportunities in a very abundant way. A lot of companies will approach you for their hiring purpose, because at the end of financial year, a lot of companies are start their hiring process, especially the bigger companies. So you will have better opportunities at the time of the financial year ending. So that's why to enroll in September is much more beneficial. But yeah, it's totally your call. In October, we have corporate trainings booked. So I think the next batch will be in the month of November, which might be too late for you. Okay, no questions from Amit, no questions from Akash. Any questions from Anoop, Dipali, Kaushal, Lal Babu, Sandeep, Simran, Subhashmita? Do you guys have any questions? You're welcome, Evakshi. No questions from Anoop. No questions from Dipali. Okay, All right, not a problem. All right then. So I'll just drop the links once again in the chat box. Okay, before I end the session. These are the links. You can copy them and you can paste them in your notes. And after the session will get over, you can proceed for the registration before 12 o'clock today, because the discount is only valid. The links are only valid till 12 o'clock. They will expire after 12 p.m. So you can enroll for the course by paying the registration amount, and then you can proceed to pay the remaining balance before the batch starts. For example, the batch starting on 12th of September or 14th of September. So you have time till 11th of September and 13th of September to make the payment for the remaining balance. Okay. So thank you so much everybody for attending today's session. It was great having you all in the session today. And thank you so much for patiently listening to me for the past 1 hour and 43 minutes. Uh, Time is very important for everybody, but you chose to give your 1 hour and 43 minutes of time today to IIM Skills. For that, I'm really grateful. You have been very patient with me, and I wish all of you the best of luck in your future and in your career as well. Okay, so on that note, I would like to end this session, and I hope to see you all in the future sessions of IIM Skills as well, but this time as enrolled students. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody, for attending today's class. It was great having you here. The session ends in the next 5 seconds. I hope you all have a great weekend ahead. Five, four, three, two, one. Goodbye, everyone.